All right, welcome back to a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Target Individual Experience. So, picked up my daughter from school on the way back. It was raining, right? Had some crazy ass dude standing up next to the church, staring at a car. It was a white car, just basically standing there in the rain, staring at the car. So, me and my daughter was walking. So I said, yeah, let me tell you, it's full of crazy people out here. People standing out in the damn rain looking at cars. So the dude start cursing, right? Start cursing. I'm like, F you and this and that. I'm like, yo, whatever, man. I was like, yo, I'm going to catch me by myself, okay? All right? They like to talk shit because then I'm with my daughter. And, but that's what they do, right? They always try to, you see, when I'm by myself, you know, when I'm recording their asses, they don't say shit. I saw you guys videos of me, confronting them on their targeting of me, and they don't say nothing, right? Because they're on camera, all right. So I want you to understand the cowards that they are, right? And so, I got in the house as we were leaving the school. Got close to the house. My daughter started talking. All of a sudden she started talking about this Mr. Brown. It's funny because there's a white guy who is the school, um, I guess therapist or what have you. His name is Mr. Brown. The security guy that just he retired from the school. His name was Mr. Brown. I'm like, what is up with them and the Mr. Brown name? But again, it's one of the color themes that they'll use to target me with, right? Which is brown. So yeah. So we got in the house. Since we got in the house, she's talking about Ethan. Ethan, this and the Ethan. To the point where I said, why are you always mentioning Ethan now? Just calm down, what have you, right? So again, this is the sort of threat, and using my daughter to send these sort of threats against me, right? Constantly, asking me about Ethan. I'm like, listen, Ethan gets out of school, minutes to 4, something like that. When he gets out, he'll text me to let me know he's on his way, which he always does. But I just wanted to do this video just to show you guys how they condition using my daughter, and again trying to get me to accuse this Mr. Brown, who is her therapist, because he saw her today. All of a sudden, no, it's not it. I know what's going on. It's the silent sound, right? Silent sound spread spectrum technology, radio wave, microwave frequency used to condition the human mind, right? And that's what happened. And they will make any sort of they'll try to manipulate me into thinking that, oh, it's not the technology. It is the technology. That's how much they don't want people to understand and know that these technology exists. All right, we already seen how they can weaponize it to damage a person's brain, to damage a person's mind, right? With the attacks on the American diplomats a few years back. All right, but they've been doing it to us here in the United States as targeted individuals, who we call ourselves. They've been doing this to us for decades, and they still continue to do it. They still continue to do it. So when American citizens go abroad and they get hit with these weapons, I have nothing to say. I'm not going to say anything because the United States is using these weapons on individuals right here in the United States. Okay, so for those that U.S. citizens that go abroad, and they get hit with these weapons, I'm not going to say anything because obviously the United States think that it's perfectly okay to use these very same weapons on their citizens and those living here in the United States, and they've been doing this for decades, all right, and they still continue to do it. And then they try to manipulate us into thinking that it's not that, right? It's supernatural, or try to blame an individual, particularly with my daughter. So I can go up into the school and accuse this individual of brainwashing my daughter. I know how the tactic work. I understand white racism in its totality. I know everything is weaponized against us as TIs, but also everything is weaponized against me as a black man and against my people as black people. Everything is weaponized against us, right? So they're not fooling me, and they're not fooling a lot of people out there who knows what's going on. Okay. Anyhow, I'll talk to you guys on the next video.